Welcome to Illinois Fire's second week of our virtual training sessions. My name is Joe Morelli. I'm a staff coach for Fire. Josie is behind me. She's a member of the 2009 Girls Red Team. So we have about a 45-minute session today. What you're going to need are just 3 markers, 3 cones. I have 2 set up behind me for the first activity. 3 markers, and really all you need today is about a 3x3 space. So some of the feedback we got last week was we used too much space for what people are having at home, so we condensed it to a smaller space this week. So about a 3x3. If you have a little bit of more space, that would be great. A couple questions we had from last week were, what can you use as markers? I have cones. If you have cones, great, but I just grabbed a few things around the house that you could use. Socks would be great. Plastic cups. This is a little plastic ice cream cup. Anything that you can use not to injure yourself if you step on it or misstep. The other question I had, I think was worth answering, was from a 16-year-old on a red team that said, do you have anything for me? And I would say that exactly what we're doing is for anybody. This can be for a recreational player that's never touched a ball before. This could be for a white team player that is maybe looking to get onto a red team. And this can be used for the highest level players. Josie participates in another one of these things with 400 kids online, 2 of which are on the U.S. national team, 1 of which is playing for Atletico Madrid on the girls' side, and there are kids down to 9 or 10. So any of these things can be used for all ages. What we do as coaches is we try to specifically change it based on your ability. So number 1, how can you change the pressure? Condense the space. We've already done that. The second thing you can do is increase your speed. So if you're a 16 or 17-year-old doing this, you should be doing it clean and you should be doing it quicker than you did last week, or if you were to do it again. So you can always become better at this if you just increase your speed and clean it up a little bit. So if you have questions, please feel free to type them into the chat box. We have a couple coaches that are monitoring the chat box today, so if you have questions, type them in there. The other thing I would encourage you to do is input your answers on there and compete with one another over the chat box. Okay, so Joseph, let's get ready to go. The very first thing we have to do is a warm-up. There are 6 activities. What you need is 2 markers. Those markers are spread 3 paces from one another. 1, 2, 3. Just one in front of the other. 3 paces from one another. We have 6 activities. You will do each one of them twice. There'll be 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Okay, the very first one is pretty simple just to get warmed up. Joe, so all I'm going to ask you to do is push it forward with your laces, pull it back. Push it, pull it, push it, pull it, push it, pull it, push it, pull it. Try to stay close to that center line, please. Don't go in a V just yet. Back up. Try to do it as close to that center line as possible. Just very, very simple. Okay? The second time we do this, we will make it more challenging for those that can handle it, which I'll explain in a minute. For now, just 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Joe, so are we ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. We should target 13 reps. Every time the ball hits your right foot, count that as a rep. See if you can get 13. See if you can get 13. Push, push, push. Okay, get it going. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Get into a rhythm. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. 10 seconds, here we go. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Okay, 20 seconds of rest. The next time through, I will be in the picture. When you see my arm go up, you stop doing what you're doing. Josie, take 2 or 3 steps backwards and then back to the ball. Okay? So what we're trying to do here is get her to look at me and keep her head off the ball and her head up. So Josie, just real quick, you can leave the ball there. Everybody watch real quick. Touch, push, pull, push, pull. When my arm goes up, she goes back, sprints forward, and gets right back at it. Okay, so just a couple steps backwards and then back onto the ball. Okay, so make sure you get your eyes on me or the TV screen, the camera, whatever you're using to participate. Here we go, ready? seconds. Get that shoe tied. Come on, kid. Let's go. All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Seconds. Keep working hard. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Okay, well done. Make sure on the second set you're keeping your head up and glancing at me from time to time. If you're new to this, if you're an introductory player on the recreational side, or you're struggling, then just go back to the normal, get as many reps in as you can in the 40 seconds. If you're advanced and you think you can push yourself, and work on getting your head up and eyes on me. The next one we're gonna do is just simple. We did this one last week, so it's outside, inside. Outside, inside. You're working across the imaginary line between the two cones. Outside, inside, outside, inside. For the advanced players, I mentioned it in the first set, you're trying to get 13 reps in 40 seconds. 1 rep is every time she touches the ball with her right foot, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. That would be a rep, okay? So if you're 16, 17 years old, you're pushing for time here, try to get 13 or above, okay? If you're new to it, just get into a good rhythm. Here we go, ready? 40 seconds, Jose. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Good feet, good feet, good feet, good feet. Get into a good rhythm. Talk to your feet. Great feet. Push, 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 push. 15 seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Tie your shoe. For the second set, for the second rep here, again, you're going to watch me get your head up from time to time. If you're new to trying to get your head up, and this is something new to you, maybe glance down at your feet for about 2 seconds and then a quick glance up. 2 seconds down, quick glance up. And then as you get more comfortable, get your head up for a longer period of time and your head down for a longer period of time, okay? Here we go, Joe, same thing. Keep your eyes on me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Here we go. Good. Fifteen seconds. Side, inside, outside, inside. Good job. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, new one this week. This one we did not do last week. So it is 2 touches with the outside of my foot, 1 touch with the inside of my foot. Outside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside. So I'm covering more ground laterally. 2 touches out, 1 touch in. Okay? This session, 45-minute session, can be as hard or as easy as you want it to be. I already hear her breathing hard. I can tell she's working hard. How hard are you working at home? If you're, again, advanced, 15, 16 years old, you should be breathing hard and pushing as hard as you can, okay? If you're new and at the younger ages, it's fine to take it slow, just be clean. Okay, here we go. 2 touches on the outside, 1 touch on the inside. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and we play. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Push, push. You hear me counting? You can count to your own feet while you're doing this. Good. Well done. 20 seconds. Keep going. yourself settled. Good. 10 seconds. Keep pushing, kiddo. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Okay, this is a tough one to get your head up on. There's a lot of touches on the ball. The more touches you have on the ball, the harder it is to keep your head up. Okay, so this one will be challenging for you guys. Again, keep your eyes on me. Ready, Jose? 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. Good. Good job, kid. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Keep pushing hard, guys. 10 seconds. Good job, Jose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, a little bit of an easier one here than one we did last week. I'll let you demonstrate. Roll it with the sole of your foot across your body. Stop it and roll again. Roll, stop. Roll, stop. Roll, stop. Go a little quicker for me if you can. Roll, stop. Roll, stop. This one will challenge you and your quads pretty hard because you're constantly bouncing on your feet, okay? So this one should push your lungs a little bit and be a sneaky little workout here, okay? Here we go, kiddo. 40 seconds of work. We got halfway through the warm-up. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Roll, stop. Roll, stop. Good. Snap that ball across your body. Snap that ball across your body. Good. 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 Excellent. There it is. Good. Get hold of it. Good. Good. 15 seconds. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Get into the rhythm. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. It's important when you're doing any of this to get a good center of gravity. I'm over the top of the ball. If you start leaning back, you're going to lose control of the ball. It's going to get in between your heels and it's going to be hard to recover. So you want to stay over the top of the ball with the ball in between your big toes. Okay, you're touching the ball with the big toes. You're rolling it with the underside of your big toe. Second time around, again, keep your eyes on me. Again, if you're new to it, make sure you're just going over the repetitions and you're not looking for the visual cues. Here we go, just same thing. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Roll, stop, roll, stop. Get into a good rhythm, get into a good rhythm. Good. 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 Push it here, we got 15 seconds. Couple more reps, couple more reps. Good. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the next one. Roll, tick, tock. 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 Snap the ball across your foot and get over into a different space. Snap the ball over into a different space. Okay, you want to move side to side. Okay, here we go, Jose. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. 40 seconds of work. Good. 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 Keep control of it. Good. It's okay. The ball got back into the back of her foot. Okay, her center of gravity was off and the ball was back in her heels. Okay, try to keep it up in the front part of your foot. Good. There you go. Good. Much better. 15 seconds. Get into a good rhythm. Good. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Okay? Now, look for my cues. Same thing. One One of the questions I've had from some of the kids I do train is, Coach, when are we going to do this in a game? Why is this important for us to be doing? Okay? At the highest level, coaches are looking for kids that are competent under pressure and in tight spaces. So everything you're doing now is going to help you build out of tight spaces in a game, build out of pressure, and get you comfortable under that pressure. Okay? So whether that is you trying to get onto a red team, you trying to get into a high school team, or you trying to get into college, those coaches are all looking for players that are comfortable under pressure. These little things are going to get you comfortable under pressure. Here we go, Joseph. Ready? Same thing. Roll, tick tock, look for my cues. 3, 2, 1, and we begin. Good. Good. Get into a nice little rhythm. Excellent. Oh, and then hold it. Good. 15 seconds. Get a few more reps in. 15 seconds. Keep working hard. Five, 4, 3, 2, and hold. One more before our first rest. One more before our first rest. This will be using the first cone here, and it's a V motion. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to push it, pull it. Push it, pull it. Push it, pull it. Push it, pull it. So it's very similar to the first thing we did, except this time we're going in a V motion, and I want the ball to break the imaginary line that extends past this cone. So I'm pushing it past the cone, I'm pulling it back past the cone. I'm pushing it back past the cone, you can demonstrate. Pulling it back across the line. Okay, so make sure you get it above the cone and then beyond the cone. Okay, here we go, last one. 3, 2, 1, and go. Pull, push, pull. Get it above that cone line. Get it above that cone line. There you go, good. Push, pull. Softer pull. There you go, good. There you go, good. Get it above that cone line. Good, good. Get into a good rhythm. 20 seconds. Keep it on your toes. Keep on your toes. Good. Push, push, push. 15 seconds. Good. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Okay, very last thing. You're just looking for the visual cue once again, and then we get a drink and move on. This is no joke of a little workout here, okay? I know it's tough. Push through it. We'll get a rest here in just a second. You ready? You good? Good? All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Eyes on me. Get the ball and regain the rhythm. Get above that cone line. Good job. 15 seconds. Get above that cone line. Come on, kid. Keep touching the ball. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Get a drink. Everybody get a drink. We'll break for 2 minutes. Again, this is no joke of a workout, so parents, if you're with your kids and wondering why maybe it's getting a little sloppy at the end, it's because they're shattered. And it's a really difficult workout. My guess is the quads are burning pretty tough at this point, so make sure, look, you get everything out of this workout by pushing it as hard as you can, okay? Again, if you're new to it and you're just looking for the introductory and ways to touch a ball, this is great. But if you're advanced and looking to advance further, then really push yourself and get a good workout out of this. The next 6 activities, same format. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We will change the setup just a bit. You now need a triangle. So the triangle will be 3 paces from side to side. And then 1 cone at the back. So your setup for the next few activities will be like this in a 3x3 box. triangle, sorry. Very first thing you're going to do is use your right foot only your right foot. You're going to dribble towards the top of the triangle. You're going to toe roll the ball back in front of your body and come around the bottom cone. Back out to this cone, toe roll to the outside, back around the bottom. Again, I'm only using my right foot. I turn inside here, and I turn outside here. Inside, outside. Again, if you weren't with us last week, we went over a toe roll, which is similar to a pullback, but in my opinion, a little more explosive and versatile. You're pulling the ball back in front of your plant foot, whereas the pullback is behind your plant foot. Toe roll is in front of your plant foot. Okay? So here we go. Joe's 2-minute rest is up. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We will do each activity 2 times. Okay? 2 times through. Toe roll at the top, all with your right foot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Keep it on the outside of the triangle at all times. Good. Keep it tight, keep it tight. Good, excellent. Good. Good. You can see on Josie's toe roll, she's got a bit of a shot fake. Okay, keep it in front of you. Okay, we're not breaking it yet. Keep it in front of you, toe roll. It's all right. 10 seconds, push. Do as many times around this triangle as you can. That's a good one. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. 20 seconds of rest. You can see with the way she was doing that, she was using a shot fake into a toe roll. Okay, so that's fine too. We'll go over a shot fake here in a bit. 10 seconds. Same thing, still on your right foot. Ball shouldn't touch your left foot. All on your right. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good, excellent. Keep it on the outside. Keep it on the outside of the cones. Good. 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 Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good, good. Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. Good, there's a good one. Good. So, good. Another thing you can do as an advanced player here is start to check your shoulder before you turn. So Joe, let's see the last 10 seconds. You can check your shoulder. Thank you. Check your shoulder to see what's behind you before you turn. Get into that rhythm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Next one is all left foot. Okay? So on the left side, you're turning into the triangle. Turn in with your left foot. Good. On the opposite side, you will turn away from the triangle. Okay? Use this time. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what level you play at. If this is your less dominant foot, then you can work on it. You can improve on it. Your goal is to be just as confident on your left foot as you are with your right or your less dominant foot. Okay, here we go, Joe. Left foot only. 2 sets of 40 seconds. We start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep it up. Keep it on the outside. Keep it on the outside. Good job. Good job. Start to check that shoulder. Start to check that shoulder. Good. Get into a habit of checking your shoulder every time you turn. Good. Good. 15 seconds. That's all right. If you lose it, that's fine. Just get back at it. Usually that means you're pushing your limits if you lose control. So push your limits. It's okay to lose it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. 15 seconds. As I mentioned, if you lose it, that's fine. Just get control of the ball, get it back into a good rhythm, get your confidence back up high. You need to push it. You need to push your level here, so in order to do that, you're going to lose the ball, and it's better to do it here than it is in a match. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good. Way to check that shoulder. Keep it going. Good. Keep an eye on your left leg. Nice tight touches around the corner. Good. Come on, come on. Keep it going. Good. Ready to check your shoulder. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. 15 seconds forward. Push, push, push. Push, push. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Come on. 10. On the outside. Come on. Come on. Get up. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Okay. So the next one isn't all about speed. So everybody watch carefully. You will start on the bottom of the triangle. You will start with a circle take or a scissors move. I call it a circle take because it describes the move a little better than a scissors. Circle with your left. Take with your right. When I get to the top of the triangle, it's a toe roll, just like we just did. Hopefully better than the one I just did. Okay? So again, it's a circle take, toe roll. I get myself under composure, ball stops here, and then I do it again to the left. Okay? Again, same thing at the top. What I want you to start working on now is using a shot fake instead of just a toe roll at the top. Josie was doing it early. Circle take, shot fake. Okay? Turn myself back by pressure, get yourself composed, and we do it in the opposite direction. Okay? Shot fake, super important and effective move at all levels of the game. In this situation, we have a defender in front of us. We beat that defender, we realize we can't go that direction, and we're pulling it back out of pressure in the direction we just came. Okay? So that's what we're simulating at this moment. Get yourself out of pressure, get yourself out of pressure a second time. Okay? We'll start here in 5 seconds. Circle around the ball, take. Okay? Common mistakes for some of the introductory players here, they don't circle around it, they circle over the top of it. Make sure you get your foot all the way around the ball. Okay? Here we go, Joe. This isn't for speed. I want the ball stopped at the bottom. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and begin. Circle take, big shot here. Excellent. Get yourself composed, and we go the opposite direction. Circle take, get yourself composed. There you go. Keep it going. Circle, take, big shot here. Good. Get yourself composed, opposite direction. Big shot here, not just a toe roll, please. Good. Good. Come on. Got it back. 10 seconds. Come on, Gil. Get it together here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Okay. One quick thing. With your circle take, I want the touch to take you out of pressure. So a couple times Josie's touch was taking her here. Okay, and then she was taking 2 or 3 touches to get to the shot fake. What I'm looking for here is circle, and that take beats the defender, beats the pressure. So take it away from the pressure. Your second one is the shot fake. Okay? With this shot fake, really throw everything into it. Make it sellable. Okay? Make the defender think like you're actually going to drive the ball down the channel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Make the defender think you're going to drive the ball down the channel and then pull it out of pressure. Okay? Circle, big touch take, sell the shot fake. Here we go. Last time. Okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Come on, bigger touch. Bigger touch. Come on, be better than that. Be better. Good. Good. Sell that left-footed shot. Come on, push, push. Better touch. Get that touch on pressure, Josie. Come on. Come on, Joe. Come on. You're better than that. Push. Good shot fake. 20 seconds. Come on. Big touch. Shot fake. Good. Okay, she was behind her plant foot, which is okay. Well, let's see if we can get the toe roll. Come on. One more rep, come on, 5 seconds. Big, good one here. And got a good one. Good, okay, 3, 2, and hold. Okay, same thing, except now we are doing a double scissors, a circle take. So definitely more advanced. Let's see if we can get through as quickly as possible 2 times. And again, a good shot fake, okay? 2 times around, 1, 2, out, Josie dragged the ball behind her plant foot, that's okay. Okay? Toe roll in front. If she wants to Cruyff the ball back, that's fine too. Okay? This one's definitely more advanced. Work on the circle take. Okay? Get as many touches as you can in the next 40 seconds. Here we go, Josie. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good. Big one. Good. Get back to that cone. Come on. Get control of it. Here we go again. Good. Big one. Okay. Focus on that left foot, kid. Focus on that left foot. Good. Come on. Big one. Good. Good. Here we go again. Come on. Come on. Push it. Push those circle takes. I want to get that lightning quick. Lightning quick around the ball. Let's see how quick you need the ball. Yeah, there you go, kid. It's all right. Keep it going. Get around that ball as quickly as you can. Last one. It's all right. Do it again. Oh, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here we go. Next one is just a figure 8 dribble. Okay? You're going to stay outside the triangle on your way up. Okay? Outside the triangle on your way up. Come around the cone. Now you cross back over. Now back on the outside. Back on the outside. Come around the inside. Cross back over. Okay? So hopefully I can do this as quickly as possible. Was ugly. Around the outside. On the outside. Cross over to the inside. On the outside. Now I cross back over. Okay? Push it as fast as you can. Around the outside on the way up. Come around the top cone. And then you cross back over to the outside. You can use both feet. So we will go 40 seconds, rest for 20, using both feet. Be fast, be under control. Here we go. Be under control. 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Keep in control. Cross back over. Keep on the outside. Keep on the outside. Cross back over. Good. Keep it going. Now allow you to get a good rhythm. Let's see if you can pick up the pace. Once you understand the pattern, then you pick up the pace. Good. Keep it going. 20 seconds. Keep pushing hard. Good. Keep going. That's good. Good work. 10 seconds. Tight touches around the turns. Explosive touches around the outside. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Okay, 20-second rest. You heard me say it. Speed on the outsides with an explosive touch. As you're coming around each cone, you want it kept tight, close to your body with tight little touches. 5 seconds. One more after this, and then we get a drink. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Go. Good. Tight touches. Good. Okay, slow it down. Tight touches. Slow it down. Good. Much better. Tight touches. Tight touches. Slow down. Good. Tight touches. Good. Good. Tight touches. Slow down. Good. That's much better, Joe. 20 seconds. Good. Excellent stuff. It's okay. Get control. 15 seconds. Keep pushing. Good. Push, 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 push. 10 seconds. Get a couple more times. One more time around. One more time around. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Well done. Okay, next one, more advanced, more confusing. Okay, so watch carefully. You will start by doing the exact same thing you just did. Okay, you dribble out on the outside of the triangle. You come around the top of the cone. Instead of crossing over now, I circle, take to the opposite side. I now go around this cone. Okay? I go towards the point of the triangle. I circle, take, back across. Okay? I never go around the bottom of the triangle. Circle, take. Around the top of the triangle. Circle, take. Okay? So I'm always going on the outside of the triangle until I come around the top of the cone. When you come around the top of the cone, you circle, take it to the opposite side. One more time, Joe, so you show us. Circle, take. Tight touches. Attack that bottom cone. There we go. Good. Okay, so go slow. slow with this one until you get the rhythm, until you get the pattern, and then you can pick up the pace. Both feet. You can use any foot at this point, okay? You can use any foot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good. Get around that cone, 10 touches. Now we slow. Good. Come on, get away from those cones. Come on, go. Come on. Good. 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 Here we go. Good. Keep that. Keep that. 20 seconds. Keep going. Keep control of the ball. Good. There we go. Good. 10 seconds. Good. 5. Come on, one more. 4, 3, 2, and stop. One quick thing that might help. Here you go, when you come around the top of the triangle here, attack that cone as if it was a defender. So I dribble straight at that cone as if it were a defender. If you lose control and the ball's out here, very difficult to do a circle take around the defender. So get around this cone, attack that cone, and then I'm out. Okay? And use that cone as your defender, and I'm out. Okay? So use that back cone as the defender, come out of the turn and attack it with some speed, and go into the circle take from there. Okay, here we go. This is our last one before we get a drink. Last rep before we get a drink. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Push yourself here. Push yourself here. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Keep it clean. Last one. Be good. Be good on the last set. Always end with a good set. Come on. Push, push, push. All right. Mistakes are going to happen. Push through it. Do as many touches as you can. Come on. Get yourself composed. Get yourself composed. 10 seconds. Get 2 more good ones in. There's 1. Good. 1 more good one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Get a drink. We have approximately 8 or 9 minutes left. They should be pretty shattered at this point. They're pretty tired. We'll end with a finishing set that involves some fitness, but also some tight touches and some good skills. So push through this last 6 or 7 minutes by the time we get back at it and really get something out of this session. You'll need the same setup as we just had. If you have more space, use it. If you have more space, use it. Okay? That's 5 paces. Okay, if you have 5 paces, use it. If you don't, 3 is fine. 3 is fine, okay? But if you have more, use it. All right, the ball will start here on the top of the triangle, on the back side of the triangle, okay? That's where the ball will start. You will start here, okay? You'll be behind the cone. We will go for 40 seconds. Rest for 20. You will jump over the cone. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're out. Okay, so you're bunny hopping with both feet over and back 4 times, then you explode. Once you get to the ball, step over it. You're now facing where you came from. Okay, roll, push. We did this last week. Drag, drag, roll, stop, roll, push, drag, drag, roll, stop. Okay? So you're out, up, back, across, up, and back across. Once you've completed that, you leave the ball, you sprint back here, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm done. Okay? We do that for 40 continuous seconds. So once you get 1 set done, you continue going for as many as you can get in the 40-second span. Understand? If you're smaller, Josie's got smaller legs, you might want to tighten up the top of your triangle. If you're my size, if you're 6 foot, 16, 17 years old, and you're close to 6 foot, you can widen the top of that triangle a little bit. Okay? Here we go, Josie, ready? At this point, we only have 5 minutes left, so really push hard for the next 5 minutes. 4 jumps. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Push, push, push. Okay, it's all right. Roll, push. Drag, drag, roll, stop, roll, push, drag, drag, roll, stop. Leave it and go. 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 4 jumps. Off you go. Josie got 1 rep in 20 seconds. Okay, so see if you can top that. Okay, here we go. Give 1 more. Give 1 more. 10 seconds to go. Push, push, push. Roll, push, drag, drag. Roll, stop. Roll, push. 3, 2, 1, and stop. 3 is the number to beat. Okay, so at this moment, if you want to input your score into the chat box, we're looking for 3 reps in 40 seconds. Okay, that's fast. Okay, clean up your footwork. Be quick on your jumps. 1 more time through before we change the pattern. You good? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and push. Go, 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 go. Go to the top. Good. Roll, push. Get it above that cone line. Get it above the cone line on the push. Stop. Good. Go, 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 go. Push. Get it above the cone line. Get it above the cone line. You got 20 seconds to go. Excellent stop. Josh, you're ahead of your pace from last time. Keep it going. Be clean. Don't sacrifice the cleanliness of this for speed. You want to be done well and sharp over the speed. Come on, 7 seconds. We're going to get this one in. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Excellent job. Okay. To start, you're jumping laterally now. Okay, 4 jumps lateral. 1, 2, 3, 4, and off. Same thing here. Same thing here until you get back to the neutral spot. I do a circle take outside the cone. Okay? Once I'm here, I drag it back. Circle take, I drag it back, and then I'm back to the beginning. Okay? So you're building on this from the last time through. All you do at this point is after the roll push, circle take. Okay, Joseph's demonstrating, and also killing time because she's tired. Outside of the cone, drag back, outside. Good, get it outside that cone, okay? All right, here we go. 2 sets, 2 reps. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, push, 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 push. Good, roll, push, roll, stop, roll, push, roll, stop, circle, take. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Circle, take, drag, run. Yep, I got you. Go. Here we go. 20 seconds. Push. Come on, come on, come on. Push through this last one. Come on. Good. Tight feet, tight feet. Circle. Get around the ball. Get around the ball. Good. Good. Drag it back. Off you go. Quickly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Last one. We will do that 1 more time. Okay? One thing I would ask is on her circle takes to get them outside the cone. Outside the cone. Joseph, don't be afraid to come back here. Don't get so tight to the cones. Drag it all the way back here. Okay? Here we go. Last one. We're done. That's already 45 minutes of fun. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and play. Push, 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 push. Come on, I know you're tired. Come on. I know you're tired. At this time, push through it. Come on, I know you're tired. Good. Circle take. Good. Okay, drag it back. It's okay. Circle take. Excellent. There you go. Drag, drag. In and off. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Get 1 more in. Come on, push, 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 push. 20 seconds of work. 20 seconds, guys. Come on. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Good, Josie. Make this last one your best. Come on. Good. Good. Get back. Off you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Well done. Pick up the cones, pick up the markers. Excellent work. That's 45 minutes of work. Okay, and it can be super easy if you just want to go through the motions, if you want to learn the patterns, if you want to learn the moves, or it can be extremely difficult if you really push it, if you push yourself to the max. Okay, so that's the point I want everybody to take out of this today, is you can work as hard as you want on that, and it doesn't matter if you're 17 or 7. It doesn't matter if you're on the national team, if you're going into college. It doesn't matter if you're a white team player or a PCSL player. You can do every one of those activities and get something out of it if you push it. Okay, excellent work today. She's out of here, so Jose, good job, thank you. Don't meg me next time in front of everybody. But look for additional information on the Illinois Fire Facebook page for upcoming sessions possibly with your team as well. So again, my name is Joe Morelli with Illinois Fire. Thanks for doing this.